So it was early. Wow. How do you like that?
I wish I could break all the chains still binding me. Yeah. Wish I could say all the things that I can say when I'm relaxed.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
I'd be starting anew. I wish I could be like a bird in the sky.
Me too, Nina.
How sweet it would be to find that I could fly.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. How are you? It's nice to see you again. We have Simone. This is Nina Simone singing Strange Fruit. A beautiful song. Beautiful, beautiful song. I believe composed by Nina Simone as well. Fantastic singer. And I think neither of us won the bet because she started singing earlier.
She did. She started singing like straight away.
Straight away, yeah. Amazing voice. Just such intensity. Such wow. No? Yeah. By the way, these are the flowers I was mentioning to you. Aren't they cute? What color would you call that?
Purple.
Yeah, I would think so too. Purple.
Maybe more violet than purple.
Look how pretty. They're so cute. And it's called campanula. I don't know what it is in English. I just got it at the supermarket, actually. €4. Hello, Marcello, and welcome. How are you? Hi. Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Good. Yes, we are saying good morning, everyone. Do you like sweet potatoes? Do you love flowers? Why? So, shall we introduce ourselves first off?
Yes.
I have my background today too.
My name is Jess. I come from England. I was born and raised in London. Now I am in Bologna and I work for MyES Bologna Mille.
Yes, me too. Yahoo! MyES Bologna Mille. MyES Bologna Mille in the house. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, everyone. If you're at home, you can also do this with your hands. A nice way to kind of show your appreciation.
Oh, it just makes me want to stretch.
Or it's like I'm holding up the vegetables. Can you see I'm holding up the fennel and the oranges? Oh, they're really heavy. I can't keep holding them up. Yeah, stretching. If you're at home, stretching, good thing. We don't want to forget to stretch our bodies. We don't want too much atrophy for our muscles, right? We want to keep everything kind of as loose as possible. So if you're at home, you're stretching too, your wrists, your hands. Woo! All right, and I am Monique from Los Angeles, California. I live in Bologna, a beautiful, beautiful city, and I love fresh oranges. I like carrots, and I really love this.
Ginger.
Oh, yes. I love ginger. Hello, everyone. Great. Hi, Irene. My name is Irene or Irene. Lovely. What is Marcello saying?
Hi, my name is Marcello. I'm 38 years old and I live in Leguano.
What?
What's the pronunciation?
So
what is the M?
What? MI means like the area of Milan, right? Because in Italy, you always have these two letters. It's used in crossword puzzles also to signify. So Bologna is BO. When you write the address, anyone's address, they'll write Bologna BO. So that is a town in, I guess, the province or the area of Milan. But try to pronounce it.
Like, no. I don't know.
Let's see. How can we get there in a way so that you also learn the pronunciation of it? So there's no sound of leg. There's no leg.
I thought that might be the case.
Yeah, when you have GN together, it becomes like ña. Just similar to Spanish. You know how in Spanish you have the ñ, like niño or peña or something with enye. That's the sound. So try it again.
Legnano.
Exactly. Legnano. Yeah.
Legnano.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too, Marcello. Matteo says, hi, good morning. Good morning, Matteo. My name is Matteo and I live in Roma. Fabulous. Great. So I want to know, do you like sweet potatoes? So sweet potatoes are potatoes with this color, right? And do you love flowers, such as my adorable campanulas? And why? Oh, nice. Okay. Very good teacher for your Italian.
Yeah, Monica's a very good teacher for my Italian. And Monica's been helping me already.
Yeah, my pleasure. Irene says, I'm from Naples. Wonderful. So Jess, do you like sweet potatoes?
I love sweet potatoes.
And why?
I love sweet potato fries as well. I love mashed sweet potato. I like sweet potato in every form of sweet potato. For me, I prefer sweet potatoes to potatoes.
Would you really? You prefer sweet potatoes? Would you define sweet potato fries as French fries made with sweet potatoes?
Yes.
But you don't say French fries, right? You say chips.
We say chips.
Yeah. Okay, so sweet potato fries, which are amazing, I also love them, are French fries or chips made with sweet potatoes.
Mm-hmm. You know, there's loads of health benefits to sweet potatoes.
Yes, this is true. I tend not to buy them so much, but I love them.
They're a great source of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. They promote gut health. They enhance brain function, and they support your immune system.
Wow. So they have fiber, vitamins, and what? Minerals.
Mm-hmm.
And they support your immune system. So in this day and age, we talk a lot about your immune system. How much immunity do you have to bacteria, to viruses, right? Immune system. So that's good to know. So we could all get some sweet potatoes later today or soon. Elisa says, good morning. I'm Elisa from Milan. I love flowers because they're colorful, so they make me happy, even if I don't have a green thumb. Excellent usage of that idiom. Yeah, I have never eaten sweet potatoes. Fantastic, Elisa. Yeah. Do you like these flowers? I bought them just the other day, and they make me so happy. I agree, Elisa.
I'm going to buy flowers today. Look, I've made a shopping list, started my shopping list, and I've added flowers.
Fabulous.
I feel like I need some flowers.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah. And what about Irene?
I hardly ever eat sweet potatoes.
Irene, me too. I ate sweet potatoes a lot in Los Angeles, but in Bologna, I hardly ever eat sweet potatoes. I don't know why. I don't see them very often.
I'm adding them to my list. I love them.
Cool, cool. And in terms of flowers, I love flowers. I love flowers, and I don't often have them, but they just bring, like if I do this, I feel the energy of these flowers. They're living. It's like you with your birds, right? It's like having some life at home. And I see that they're like this one, for example, it's a little bit, it got a little bit old, so I'll take it off. But then there's other ones that are just growing now. Like they're so cute. They're like, Titi, hello.
When they go from the bud and they start to open.
Yeah. Awesome. I just like to stare at them, and there's so much life there, you know, so much joy. Yeah, Elisa says, yes, they're beautiful. Thank you, Elisa. I will tell them. Flowers, Elisa says you're beautiful. Okay, Elisa. Flowers, thank you. They just told me to thank you. So lovely. So let's take a look at our, okay, can you read Joris's or Goris? I'm not sure how to pronounce this.
Good morning. I love sweet potatoes, but only cooking on the oven. Not on the oven, but in the oven, because we have to put them inside, right? So we're going to use in. I love sweet potatoes, but only in the oven.
That's cool. Yeah, I like them in the oven too. But I think just like you said, I like sweet potatoes in every single way, mashed, in the oven, anywhere, at any time, like morning, noon, night. So
good.
in the oven. If you put it on the oven, nothing happens. You turn on the oven. This is so funny. Do you know sometimes YouTube won't allow a comment? It won't let me say in the oven.
That's so strange.
It's just, it must be related to some like bizarre, like weird terminology used in like some X-rated world. Anyways, in the oven. Yeah. And Marcello says, I very much like potatoes, you could say. I very much like potatoes. Careful on the spelling, it's irregular. Or I love potatoes. How else can you say it? You wouldn't say I very like. You could say I really like potatoes.
I just think it's funny, like my dad always says this is kind of a joke. He will always say, I'm rather partial to potatoes.
Yes.
I'm rather partial.
Very polite English.
Very polite English.
Very polite English way. I'm rather partial.
Mm-hmm.
See, I would never say I'm rather partial.
No, me either. It's like it's like a joke out of very old, polite British English. I'm rather partial.
Yes, darling, I'm rather partial to potatoes. Fabulous. Okay, so great job, everyone. So we are diving into our focus. Remember, you can write at any time with questions, answers, ideas. So our focus is called at the market. Remember the preposition at. Yeah. So what is our focus all about?
In this focus activity, how to ask for things at the market. Countable and uncountable nouns discuss different types of markets.
Yes, let's take a look at what is in this photo. What do you see in this photo?
Okay.
Tell us what you see.
I can't tell if that's, I've forgotten the English word. I can only think of the Italian.
Which one?
Zucchini.
Zucchini in English. Or you might say courgette in English.
Oh, that's what I say. I say courgette.
We say zucchini in the US, though.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
No, for me, I only learned that word through being
That's
here.
wild, huh? So now you're ready to go to the States and order zucchini. Because we don't say courgette. People don't understand what courgette is. It's a French word, right?
Yeah, we use the French word courgette.
Yeah, so interesting. Well, you're much closer to France, right?
Yeah.
Mateo says, I really like potatoes because in your kitchen you can do everything with them. Yes.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Today I'm making roast potatoes in the oven. I already am boiling them.
Monique, do you ever make jacket potatoes?
You mean baked potatoes?
Yeah. In English, we call it, in British English, we call it jacket potatoes with like baked beans and cheddar cheese.
Yeah, no, we call them baked potatoes, but it doesn't necessarily have other things with them. In Italy, I don't really make them. Do you?
No, I haven't made them here.
In the States, we usually take a potato and wrap it with tinfoil and then throw it in the oven.
Yeah.
And then in the States also, so just a note for everyone, in the States.
I want to make jacket potatoes now.
I know, right? Common way to say the U.S., right? So we could say in the U.S., but it's more common to say in the States. So in the States, I forgot what I was saying about potatoes, right? So the baked potato, then it's opened and there's tons of butter, mayonnaise, chives, and what else?
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It's very thick and starchy and intense. But I love just even a baked potato or jacket potato as is delightful. It's so good, right?
The only problem is that, like, if I want to do a jacket potato, like, I can't buy baked beans here, which breaks my heart. And I can't buy cheddar cheese either. No cheddar cheese.
Really? I never thought about it. That's interesting. I'm so sorry for you. It must be.
And it's like the best comfort food, you know? It's like my go-to comfort food.
Yeah, totally. Mateo says, I love Helbeck's potatoes, school American food. I don't know what Helbeck's potatoes are, Matteo. What are Helbeck's? Sounds very interesting.
Me too. I'm gonna Google it.
Do you mean hash browns?
Hash browns are the best.
Hash browns are nice, yeah. And Lisa says, not salad, it's a dish, lettuce. Okay, spelling of lettuce is with a U. But yeah, is there salad in this picture? Possibly.
Yeah, behind him there's the like the iceberg lettuce behind him on the left.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It looks like there's grapes.
Grapes.
Peaches. What else can you see? Oh, there's plenty of potatoes, right?
Yeah. And some carrots.
Carrots with the top part.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Maybe some cucumbers. Are these look like long cucumbers? Does it say on it what it is? Oh no, I can't go in anymore. You've reached the maximum. It says.
Are they green beans above the potatoes, like long running beans?
Yeah. Oh, and there's bananas up top. Cauliflower. Oh, this is a nice little market.
Oh, have you ever had cauliflower cheese?
No, what is that?
It's like a baked dish. Oh, I used to have it as a child. I haven't had it for years. So you get like a baking dish, and you basically you make a white sauce, a cheesy white sauce, and you put cauliflower in the cheesy white sauce, and it goes all crusty and golden on top, and then you take it out. Oh, it's amazing.
Sounds amazing. I have cauliflower in my fridge. Elisa, under the zucchini, maybe. Ah, okay. Underneath the zucchini. Oh yeah, that's maybe romaine lettuce. Yeah, sure. But lettuce is salad, right? Lettuce and salad are interchangeable. I mean, usually you use lettuce to make a salad, right? You use lettuce to make a salad. So yeah, lettuce, sure. I think it's romaine lettuce actually, but okay. Helbecks are stuffed with cheese, bacon, and what you prefer. On the right, there are some carrots and some oranges. Good. So interesting. Did you find it, Helbecks?
No, I didn't. Nothing came up.
Helbeck potatoes. I mean, what region of the United States is that used? Maybe Hasselback? Maybe do you mean Hasselback potatoes? Hasselback potatoes? I just looked it up on Google and it said, Matteo, tell us what part of the United States, what region? I'm from the West Coast, from California. Maybe we don't eat them in California. Maybe we have, what are they called? Stuffed potatoes? Gosh, I haven't lived in the States in a while. I can't remember what they're called. Baked, stuffed. Anyways, I see some eggplants. So careful because eggplant is interesting. In American English, it's uncountable. You have a lot of eggplant. I have much. I'm not sure though. Do you say eggplants?
No. We don't use eggplants in England. We use aubergine.
So this is really interesting, everyone. Eggplant is what we say in the US and Canada, and aubergine.
But it's countable in English.
Is it? You have aubergines?
Yeah.
Really? Like how many aubergines do you have? I have 2 aubergines.
I believe. Hang on. Let me double check that.
No, I have 2. It's curious, right? Usually 1 is enough. Hi, Raisa. Nice to see you. Hi, teachers, she says. I really like potatoes, but I prefer aubergines. Interesting. Yeah, no, I prefer potatoes. I really, really do prefer potatoes. Yeah. Okay, fantastic. So let's dive in here and get some details about how to make questions. So we are going to jump out of the focus a minute and go into the quasi form. Okay.
Yeah, it is countable in English, aubergines. So sorry.
It's countable. So 2 aubergines. So interesting.
I didn't know that eggplant was uncountable though in American English.
I think it is. Do you want to look it up?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because I have 1 eggplant and 2 eggplants. I guess it's just uncommon to use a lot of different pieces of eggplant when you cook.
Okay, so it can be countable or uncountable in more It's like more commonly used though with uncountable.
Interesting. I just saw it's more commonly used with uncountable. Yeah. So let me just fix this. Sorry, everyone. But we see here examples of quasi. So when we want to make a question, we use the quasi form, right? Remember, this is questions not with the verb to be. With the verb to be, it's different. Verb to be is I am fine, how are you? Or she is good, how is she, right? So verb to be different. This is verb, every other verb, for example, to live, to cook, to go, to eat sushi, to want, la-di-da-di-da. So when we make a question, we use this form, quasi. Question word, auxiliary, subject, and infinitive. If there's a preposition, it's at the end. So maybe we can alternate and you can read the first, I'll read the second.
So we have, where do you live?
What does your mom cook?
Who do you go to the market with?
Right, so we see the preposition at the end. How often do you eat sushi?
How much pasta do you want?
Exactly. Pasta, is it countable or uncountable? Pasta.
Pasta.
Dun, dun, dun. So, can you ask us some questions? Ask us questions and we will answer them for you. Ask us questions. Using the quasi form, right? So, we want you to ask us questions. In the meantime, I will ask Jess, where do you live?
I live in Bologna.
I do too.
What does your mum cook?
That's a good question. My mom cooks matzo ball soup.
Very good, Marcelo. It's uncountable. Great.
Yeah, fantastic. Well done. Uncountable. Have we talked about matzo ball soup?
No, what's that?
My mom cooks matzo ball soup. It's a Yiddish specialty, like a typical kind of Jewish dish. Matzo ball soup. It's made with matzah, which, are you familiar with matzah? It's unleavened bread. It's commonly eaten during Passover. It's like, I'm sure you've seen it. It's kind of like crackers. It's big, square, with little called matzah. Matzo ball soup is like smushed and made into these balls. It's amazing. It's adorable. I can show you a picture of matzo ball soup. If you go to the United States, especially a big city, I would recommend getting a bowl of matzo ball soup. Very common in delis, right? Like in New York, you go to a good Jewish deli. In LA, good Jewish deli, you'll find matzo ball soup. It's amazing.
When I hear matzo ball soup, I think of a bowl of soup with a big ball of mozzarella in it.
Oh, how funny. I'll show you a picture real quick. So we can dive in culturally to see what is matzo ball soup. I recommend it. So can you see that?
Ah.
Yeah, matzo ball soup. Yeah, delicious, delicious. So, wow, it basically is balls in a bowl. But this is classic. And my mom makes a delicious matzo ball soup. Yeah, so, oops, let's get back to our focus, and we see.
Very good. How many eggs do you have? Excellent.
Yeah. So how many eggs do you have, Jess?
I have no eggs. I'm going to add it. Literally, look how much my shopping list has grown.
I actually have my shopping list over there. I also have no eggs. I finished them today.
Eggs.
Yeah. Thank you, Marcello. Thank you. Raisa, I live in Bologna. My mom cooks lasagna. I usually go. Careful here, not I usually go at. That's an important one here. So I usually go to, whenever we have movement, right? I move the flower to the other side. I go to Rome. I usually go to the market. But very good sentence, yeah. So I usually go to. Or you could say, right now I am at the market. But that's because you're physically there in that moment. There's no movement, right? So check it out, Raisa. I usually go to movement. Right now I am at static. Right now I am at home, for example, right?
If you think about your iPhone, I'm sure we all have a smartphone of some sort. Mm-hmm. When you are on your maps, and you are somewhere, the map does a little pin drop there because it's your exact location where you are. So if you want to think about a pin drop from your maps on your smartphone, you're using at.
Yeah, exactly. Well put. Irene says, my mom cooks vegetable soup. I love vegetable soup. Love it.
I would really like some vegetable soup now.
I would too. All right, we're going to end this focus like,
So hungry.
I'm gonna eat the flowers. Like, okay. Where do you do shopping for your list? Where do you go shopping? Where do you go shopping? Are you ready?
Go shopping like 3 steps from my apartment, and I'm shop in Esselunga.
Oh, very nice. And I go to the Conad near my place. Yeah, it's good. It's about a 5-minute walk. It's pretty well stocked too, I must say. I'm impressed.
Yeah, so is my store. Very well stocked.
What about, let's see, how often do you eat sushi?
How often do I eat sushi? I only eat sushi when we go as like everyone, like the teachers from MyES go, which is like maybe once or twice a month.
Nice, yeah. I eat sushi probably once in a blue moon.
Oh, that's such a nice expression.
Yeah, it's a nice expression. So I eat sushi once in a blue moon, which means very infrequently, not often. I used to eat sushi often. When I lived in Los Angeles, it's very popular and very common, but in Bologna, I don't eat sushi very much. I love sushi. I mean, I like sushi. So I eat sushi once in a blue moon means very infrequently or not often. Okay. All right. Yoris says, what do you cook for lunch? I cook potatoes because I love potatoes. What about you, Jess?
Today, I think I'm going to have a soup because tonight I'm having a carbonara and I want to, yeah.
How do you know already?
I've decided tonight, Wednesday night, I'm making carbonara.
Oh, that's exciting.
But I wanted to like have a really light lunch. So I was thinking just a small soup so that later I don't spoil my carbonara tonight.
Yeah. And I'm definitely going to have roast potatoes, but like oven roasted potatoes. I'm not sure time-wise, though, when I'll have it. I guess it depends how long they take, right? So let's dive back in here and go to our next slide, which is wanting you to ask questions again. So remember to use the quasi form, right? And you want to create questions about going to the food market. So we can read through the prompts. These are the question words, right? So with who? Number 2. Number 3, what?
Where?
And how often? So we want you to make questions using these prompt words. In the meantime, I think that's a photo of a fish market in San Francisco because there's a very famous fish market. There's Pier 49, is it called Pier 49? And Pike Place, I believe, is there. Am I right? I'll take a look. I'm not sure. I think it's San Francisco. Let's see. Oh, it's in Seattle. Oh, sorry. Did you do this one with Kendra?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So it's actually in Seattle. Oh, how interesting. I thought it was in San Francisco. Have you ever been to the West Coast?
No, never.
Have you been to the West Coast of the UK?
Yeah, no, actually.
Oh, wow.
Only East Coast.
Have you been to the West End of London?
Of course.
I just remembered the other day.
No, because you know what? I've never. Oh, I went to Cornwall when I was a very young child, but I don't remember it, so I don't count it. But no, and I've never been to Wales.
I've never been to Wales either.
Huh.
I did
I've been to West England. Like I've been to like Bristol. That's west.
Where Alex is from.
Area. Yeah. I mean, it's all west from London. but
Sure.
I've never been further.
What is the Broadway called in London? Is it West End?
Yeah, the West End.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah. Okay, well, Irene says, I go to the supermarket alone. Okay, she was answering from before. I do too, Irene. I think we have to right now. It's like we can only go alone to the supermarket. When are you going to the supermarket next?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going today, probably after our last webinar.
Oh, no, so we have a lot today. Did you see?
So many. I mean, in our break, I'll go.
Oh, in the break. Okay, yeah, I think we have a little bit of time. So can you make quasi questions with these? It's not easy, everyone. We realize it's not easy. But remember, it's question word, auxiliary, subject, infinitive, without the two. Let's make a couple more. Oh, okay, good. Raisa, where do you go shopping? Excellent.
Very good.
Yeah. So I go to the Conad. Actually, I go to the farmer's market, but it's closed right now. In Bologna, I like to go to Labà, which is on Vicolo Bolognetti, and all the farmers bring their food, and it's very fresh. So,
very nice.
farmers.
Do you know what the mistake I always make at the moment in the supermarket is I use a trolley, okay?
Mhm.
But then it's just me. So I get too many things, and then I really, really struggle to carry it all home. And then I end up hurting my back. Yeah, I need to use my backpack next time.
I always bring a backpack. I bring a backpack.
The shopping bags, but yeah.
I mean, you could help yourself and not get a cart, but
yeah, that's what today I'm going to use a basket.
I use at the Conad, they have this basket that's you can like drag it with you, right?
That would be perfect. In Esselunga, it's just the holdy ones.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. But I try, it's kind of like, that's how I gauge is by not getting it too, I do get it full, but not too full.
Too full,
But
yeah.
I go like once, I haven't been in a while actually.
Me neither. I'm running very low now on food.
Yeah. Yeah, I have all the food on my table now for the webinar, but Matteo says, I go to the supermarket when I finish at work. I usually go alone. So careful with the tense, right? Can you describe to Matteo why I going doesn't work?
So we can say I am. If we have it with I am going to the supermarket, we can put it in this way. Or we're going to use the infinitive, I go to the supermarket when I finish work. Because we're talking about, like, it can be reoccurring.
Exactly.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, so I am going would be present continuous, but I going you can't say, right? We need either I am going or I go.
It's like mixing the two tenses, which doesn't work.
So let's see. We have Irene says, what do you shop for at the supermarket? So not what do you shop, but you would say, what do you shop for at the supermarket? Good. How often do you go to the market? We saw. Let's see. What about Elisa?
Wow. With who do you go to the supermarket? Remember what Monique told us before? We have to put the preposition at the end of the question. So, who do you go to the supermarket with?
Yeah.
When do you go to the supermarket? Good. What will you buy at, not to the supermarket, but at the supermarket? Number 4, where will you go shopping? Nice. Number 5, how often do you write your list?
Yeah, fantastic. Very nicely done, Elisa. So just one note here. Remember the preposition goes at the end. So who do you go to the supermarket with, right? Great. Excellent job. Raisa says, when do you go to the market? Good, good. Okay, and Irene is answering.
I usually go to the supermarket twice a week.
Okay, I usually go once a week, if that. Sometimes not even once a week. Good. Okay, good job, everyone. So let's go forward. We'll go right past this to uncountable and countable. Can you read countable, Jess?
I can. Countable nouns can be plural. apples. You can count them with numbers. 1 apple, 2 apple.
So for
Yeah.
example, like the count in Sesame Street, 1 orange, 2 oranges, 3 oranges, 4 oranges. Okay, that was fun. Marcello has something to share.
I often go to the market because I love to get food shopping. I usually go myself and I go on Fridays. Generally, I go usually on Fridays. I often buy some vegetables and some fruits. I go near my home.
Nice one.
Very good. Very, very good.
Yeah, so not I wrote it wrong. I go on Fridays. Why? Because when we use the present simple, like Jess said, it's recurring. I go on Fridays. This Friday, next Friday, last Friday. I go on Fridays. Fantastic, Marcello. That's lovely. So I will read about uncountable nouns. So number 1, they can't be plural. So remember, it's not possible for an uncountable to be plural. For example, coffee. Coffee.
Coffee's coffee.
Coffee and this is coffee. Doesn't change, right? We can have 2 cups of coffee, but coffee is uncountable. And number 2.
In that sentence, 2 cups of coffee, cups are countable.
Yeah.
If you're just talking about coffee alone, it's a liquid, it's uncountable.
Yeah.
Also, when it's not a liquid, also when it's powder.
Yes. Like coffee beans is countable, right? 1 bean, 2 bean, 3 beans. And number 2, you can't count them, right? You cannot count them. So some coffee, some orange juice. I can't say I have 3 coffee. No, we're talking about the grains, the coffee, the liquid, right? Exactly, liquid. So we have a lovely list here and we want you to tell us, hooray, Marcello understands, wonderful. We have a list and we want you to tell us, are they countable or uncountable? Let's look at the first one. So lemons are countable. So we want you to tell us the next one. Book, countable or uncountable? Are they chirping? Oh, hi, birdies. Jess has some birds at home. So cool. So book. Maybe we'll read through it in the meantime. How about it?
Yeah.
So we have book, car, money.
Water, rice, potato.
Wine, tea, meat.
House, sugar.
Okay, wow, and lots of people. Great. So book is countable. Yes, it is.
Good.
What about car? Car is, oh yes, I have 25 cars. Money, okay, right.
Good.
How much money do you have? Water, yes. How much water do you drink per day? Rice. Okay, do we have someone who says rice? Can we see here rice?
Uncountable. Good.
Potatoes that we all love. Yeah, very countable.
Countable.
1,000 million potatoes.
Wine, uncountable. Good.
All right, nicely done. Yeah, wine, uncountable. Good. Tea. I had some tea this morning. I made this kind of lemon, like lemon tea. Really nice with fresh lemon in it too. You had tea this morning?
I had coffee this morning.
Nice. Meat, uncountable. Good. Now we see house. So we have house and sugar left. House and sugar. You had coffee, I had tea. Yeah, no, I like using fresh lemons sometimes because I also find lemons don't last long, right? Like a few days and the lemon is like done. So so we have
I've got lemon in my water actually.
Oh, nice. That's delightful. Yeah, it's really nice. I like to cook with lemon too sometimes, but so let's see here. Do you measure the rice when you cook rice? Do you measure it?
No, I never measure anything. I made an apple crumble this weekend. I didn't measure anything. I just do it by vision.
Yeah, I do it. Yeah, so we're both rather anarchic in the kitchen.
Mhm.
Anarchy in the kitchen is so satisfying, right? We need to have freedom. Freedom is important, right?
Yeah, I can't stand people that are very particular about their kitchen and they're very funny about people using their kitchen or being in their kitchen. It's like it's supposed to get messy. And that's
Yeah,
why it's
exactly.
designed
It's
the way it is.
common area where we share life, right? Oh, Marcello, very nice. Every liquid is uncountable. Wonderful. Okay, and sugar, uncountable. Fabulous. A round of applause for everyone. You did wonderfully, wonderfully, wonderfully. So now we see how much or how many. So remember, many with countable, much with countable.
Uncountable.
Let's put these in the categories, right? First one, there's the first and second. What about the next ones? So we see sausages, a very fun word to say. Sausages. Can you say it 4 times?
Sausages, 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 sausages.
That was 5. Do it again 4 times.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
Sausages, 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 sausages.
Okay, I'll try it again. I'll try it even faster. Sausages, 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 sausages.
Sausages, 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 sausages.
Yeah, sausages, sausages, sausages.
My lisp comes out.
Yeah, in French it's saucisson. So it's also really fun in French. Saucisson, 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 saucisson.
No, I really want sausages. I haven't had sausages in so long.
So funny, Jess. You're writing your entire market list based on this focus. Yes, the
No,
sausages.
I haven't eaten any meat in this quarantine.
Nor have
I
I.
never buy meat for myself, and I never cook meat. And I think maybe I probably should have some now.
Great job, everyone. Yeah, excellent. So rice is much. Next one is milk. So milk here, let's see. Good. It's a liquid, right? So did you say much? Yeah, fantastic. Next is tomatoes. Okay, good, 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 good.
Or tomatoes.
Yeah, the different pronunciation, right? Tomato, tomato. You say tomato, I say tomato.
I
Tomato.
say potatoes, and you will say,
Tomato.
what do you say?
Let's call the whole thing off.
What do you say for potatoes?
Potatoes.
Oh, you do say potatoes.
Do you say potatoes?
No, but some people do.
That's so interesting. You don't say potatoes.
No, I thought Americans said potatoes.
Oh, we say potato, tomato. They rhyme.
Potato, tomatoes.
That is peculiar. That is bizarre. English is a very unique language. Very bizarre. Right?
Yeah.
So cheese, we have much.
My favorite thing ever.
The answer is a lot of cheese.
Yeah.
Just a lot of cheese. And peaches, the last one, peaches.
Oh, peaches, peaches. Oh my God. Peaches, natural yogurt, and honey is the best dessert ever.
But are they in season, peaches? I don't know. I haven't seen peaches in a while.
True, I haven't either. Maybe there aren't.
Good. Yeah, peaches, many. Fantastic. All right. You all are rocking the scene. Wonderful, wonderful, and wonderful.
There's no way I'm going to be able to carry all of this home. I've done it again.
Oh, yeah. So can you ask us some questions using much or many? Ask us questions, right? So we see the examples. How much pasta do you want? How many peaches do you want? So for example, Jess, how many peaches do you want?
I would like 4 big peaches.
Really? 4 big peaches. So ask us questions using how much and how many.
How much pasta would you like, Monique?
How much what?
Pasta.
I would like 1 plate of pasta, maybe 120 grams of pasta. What is Marcello saying?
If you go to anywhere that we're using go, we go to a location, we're traveling, we go to McDonald's. You can put a lot of tomatoes into potatoes. Interesting.
You can put a lot of tomatoes into potatoes? What do you mean, Marcello? Can you describe? You can put a lot of tomatoes, maybe on, I think you mean on. You mean ketchup? If you go to McDonald's, you can put a lot of tomatoes on potatoes. That rhymes. Tomato in English. In the American English, it does rhyme. In British English, no. Well, in Jess's English from the oh my gosh, the swamp. No, I forgot.
The swamp?
I forgot. What is your
sham.
Yes, of course. The sham. So then it would be if you go to McDonald's, you can If you go to McDonald's, you can put a lot of tomatoes on potatoes. How was that?
Terrible.
Terrible. I know. I'm sorry.
That was more West London English, not the sham English.
Okay, I'm sorry. I should have known. Raisa asks, how much milk do you have in your fridge, Jess?
I have a carton of, it's like a mixture of almond milk and coconut milk.
Of almond milk mixed with coconut milk. That sounds really good. Wow. That's like a carton of almond milk mixed with coconut milk. Wait. I'll make you big. Hold on. Show that again.
Oh, my stomach is rumbling.
That sounds great.
It says all plant, tropically nutty.
Delicious. I love coconut milk. I love cooking with coconut milk. Like Thai.
Yeah, I love coconut milk too.
Gosh, amazing. So Irene asks, how many bottles of wine do you want?
As many as I can carry.
Exactly. Good question. And how much? Careful here, right? Oh, how many? Okay. So loaf is countable, but we need the plural. So it would be how many. So remember, when we use many in a question, you use the plural. So it's irregular. How many loaves of bread do you want? So Jess, how many loaves of bread do you want?
I don't want any because I already have one loaf of bread.
Do you? I don't have any bread at home. I prefer I like rye bread. I prefer bread without yeast, actually. So I actually don't have bread at home. I didn't think about that. That's interesting. Yeah. So Irene, how many loaves of bread do you want? Okay, because loaf, the plural is irregular. Loaves. How much pasta do you want today? Jess, how much pasta do you want today? You're having carbonara later, right?
Yeah, I probably need to buy some more pasta.
Okay, add it to your list. Add it to your list.
Wait, let me check.
Okay, she'll check. Raisa asks, how many peaches do you want? Raisa, I love peaches. I want 6 peaches. 6
I need more pasta.
See? Marcello, thank you for asking. Thank you. This is good. We're all helping you. How many sausages do you usually eat? Lisa asks, how many sausages do you usually eat? I eat 18 sausages every morning. No. It's a good question. How many saucissons do you want? Okay, Joris, good usage of the French. In English, sausages, but very nice. How many saucissons do you want? Very nice. Okay.
How many apples do I buy in the market?
Yeah.
Or at the market?
In or at, yeah. Elisa says, it is sweet too. This is so true. Coconut milk is really sweet.
It's so good. Because I don't like almond milk alone.
Really? But you don't like coconut milk alone?
No, I like coconut milk alone.
But why did you buy the mix?
Because I think it was on offer.
Maybe because you wanted to show it at the webinar so that people could see a mix of types of milk. Yeah, and Irene says thank you. So we are in our last minute. If you have any last questions, comments, if you want to know other things, what we have in our fridge, if you want to ask us other questions, we are happy to answer. Remember, you can always go to the MyES SOS Facebook group at any time, night and day. If you wake up at 2 a.m., I want to tell you that I have 25 peaches in my mind or whatever. Feel free. Thank you. It has been wonderful. You all did fantastic job. Remember, this is what? You say it, Jess.
It's an eggplant or an aubergine.
Yeah, so this fine object has two names. I think I will cook it tomorrow. Then we have ginger, remember, delightful ginger. Healthy too.
I've just added eggplant to my list.
Okay, fantastic. And carrots. So we thank you very much. It was a pleasure. It was also a pleasure for us. Remember, we wish you a beautiful day. Have a fantastic lunch. Be creative in the kitchen. And with these flowers, we will wish you a beautiful, flowery, and fantastic sunny day. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. See you next time. Ta-ta. Goodbye.